Because what are we doing today? Well, we're playing. We're playing for the Pip and the Hatch plushies. Anybody can join. All you have to do is join the Discord, sign up for the contest, grab the save file, start ranching pips and hatches. You have until August 30th to ranch as many as you can. Whoever has the most hatches and pips ranched at submission will win both plushies. Whoever then after that has the most pips ranched will win the pip plushie. And then whoever has the most hatches after that ranched will win the hatch plushie. 3 prizes, 3 winners. I've already purchased them. They're in my possession. Brand new in package. Those are my personal ones. Yours will be brand new in package with the game code still active so that you can scratch it off and enjoy your skin of the comfy beds. I'm not sure why I have this walled off for this bedroom. I'm not sure. So we're going to take a minute here. How do we determine the winner? Where are the official rules for the participation? Thank you, Engineer Troy. The official rules are in the Discord. Basically, no game-breaking mods. Anything vanilla goes. Which means exploits. Because how am I going to outlaw an exploit? If it's allowed in the game, you know. And there's a lot, you know, you can do in that. Like what we're doing right down here for... Where is it? Yeah, this ranch right here. This is using the exploit, right? So we have a whole bunch of sage hatches in here right now. Yeah, he's all hopped up on Mountain Dew. These critters will burrow themselves into the sandstone during the day, so they only get ranched at night. And right now in this room, we have 30 critters. Let's start this up. These guys are eating the dirt. Those are for the ranches. And then over here we have doors, bro. Why do we have doors over here? That is odd. I think I'm going to change that. Not really sure why we would have doors, but I do see that we were working on power wires. Very much needed on power wires. Breathability is looking okay. Actually, really, really well. All right, man. Yep. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Have a good time with work and stuff. Oh, yeah. We were also hauling everything up from the map on the bottom here anyway. At least down here. And we can move that eventually if we really want. Or another thing I could do is dig out this stuff here to let it drop. So that we can pick that up too. Yeah, I'll try. You too, man. Have a great day. Building power wires. How about this other planet? They're idle. Let's go bother them for a while. We're making plastic over here. I kind of want a fridge. Who all do I have on this planet? I do have a Megatronics. Ari could have fine dining. I like that idea. Quinn, I want you to have suit sustainability. Ruby, I don't need you to have demolition. I think you're fine for now. Great plump. You're fine. Turner, exosuit. You're already pissy. Okay, well, that's where you guys eat. Let's focus. How much food? Oh, 28 calories. Yeah, I think food is the issue here. Maybe a little bit. Thank you, Nugs. Have a great lurk. Food is an issue here. We do not have a lot. We are ranching the slug plugs for power, which is kind of cool. This is our food setup right now. And we don't have any place to cool it off, but we do have a lot of power. So I'm thinking I want to build a freezer. I mean, we have power now. The question is, do I have... I think I even have... Yeah, I have this. I can make a proper setup. Base cooling, a whole bit. 28 calories, though. It seems like, you know, we should probably focus more on food than cooling it. You know, maybe we eat it first and then we cool it. Let's deconstruct this. I think I'm gonna just grow some food right in here for now. Deconstruct this. And then I think what we're gonna do is make more of the we're gonna get the Sweetles out possibly. Let's deconstruct this. 28 calories, my goodness. All right, let's get food tiles. Farm tiles. I want to get a seed station. I actually want to make this a farming station. Yeah. And we'll get doors in here. And then I'm gonna need to have a place that makes that. Luckily, we have a place for suits right here, which will be nice. Maybe I could put a room in here that's 4 high. We could just do it in here because this is already natural gas. It takes polluted water, which we do have. I'd like to utilize the suits that I'm already using. But the piping down here to get polluted water down here is a nightmare, bro. I think this area here is probably my best bet, and that means I have to get rid of these that are already producing, which blows, but let's do it. Let's dig out this. And I'm going to have like 2 of those. What are they? Refinement? Fertilizer synthesizers. Yep. I want 2 of these. How much power do they take? 120 watts, hardly anything. 1 and 2. These do put off natural gas. Well, natural gas. I'm still gonna need to have a place to vent out the natural gas, all that fun stuff. Maybe I do bring this over. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Hopefully not. We're gonna extend this room, I think. Since we're already getting natural gas in here, we might as well utilize this room. So we'll try to. Meanwhile, I'll use this. Deconstruct buildings. Yeah, those 2 can go. Alright, this will be good. We need food. How about this? Do we have food ready to go over there? Have we been putting food in here? Edibles. What do we got for food? 42,000 calories. Pickled meal. I guess we'll do pickled meal. Pickled meal, please. Oh yeah, we're still delivering all the metal for the wires. Good. trying to get our power situated a little bit better. This is going well. Let's get, ooh, that's lightning. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go there tonight, Nugs. Let's see, not Bob Buckets. I want the spindly grub fruits. Where? Oh, where is a spindly grub fruit? Oh, spindly grub fruit. Do we not have any on this one? Yeah, I know. I know. It's a lot of eyes. I'm just a little bit perturbed by the lack thereof food here. I do have a lot of sleet wheat though. So it's not like we couldn't do sleet wheat for food. Let me go ahead and grab a few of those actually. Frostbun's not able to get. I guess we don't have any access to them? Not the swimming pack, so they can't swim. That might be it. Alright. So we need a ladder up here. Yep, and then we'll get those sleet wheats, and then we'll be able to make, actually we do have, oh, that's some food. What are you making now? Swampy Delights. Okay, well, there went that one. Shit. Cancel this one. I'm not really sure where I want to, oh yeah, I already said I was going to put it down here. That's right. Priorities, construction. Let's get these all on a 6, before I forget. Let's go check on the tamer here. How's this working? Yep. It's only gonna let it out if it's a certain temperature, hopefully. We got one steam turbine running, which we are dumping that water out. That water at 94 degrees, because we overpressurized this room a little bit, that is going to be coming out and going down all the way into water storage, which we do have plenty of space to put it, so that's good. Oopsies. But other than that, it's working really, really well. And temperature-wise, it's almost down to 10. Oh, there goes some. There goes a few. One piece. Maybe another. Yep. And all those get cooled off. And then dropped right there. So we have plenty. Well, we don't have any cobalt right now, yeah? Are we not able to get to that? We're able to get to that. Oh, we don't have any because they're using it straight up into the wiring. I got you. Yeah. The rewiring of this base. Idleness over here, huh? You have nothing to do? Okay, let's get you some building right there. What you doing down there? Making lots of plastic. I might go ahead and replace this right now, at least a couple, and then dig that out. Just so that I can have a place for the polluted water to come in. In fact, I'm gonna have to find a source. Actually, the polluted water's right here. So somebody's gonna get wet. Yep, somebody's gonna get wet. We're gonna have to make sure it's polluted water, which will be easy enough to do, because I'm gonna put in a valve. I mean, I guess I don't need to do that in the water, so let's go ahead and get it up into here. And then I want to go this way with it. And the liquid valve bridges. This would then be the polluted water that I want, and this would be the water I do not. All right, and then this is the water that I want. I'll just go out this way with it, I suppose. Oopsies, whatever. It's a fun little piping job, isn't it? That's fine. This is going to be coming out this way and coming down at some point. So that'd be a bridge. All right, that should make them not... thank you, Nug. Welcome back. That should make them not idle. Let's get some power for that. How much power does this have? Potential. Ouch. That's a lot. 1500. That works. Let's get some lead in here. Whoa. Did that feel like it hit near us? I feel like I felt a thud. My goodness. Yeah. Scary. This shouldn't run too often, hopefully. We still haven't done this yet, so we'll keep going. We'll go on a 2-speed. How are we doing over here? We got plenty to do. I'm loving it. Let's see. How we doing? We were doing, that's for the cobalt tamer. I wouldn't mind getting the other one done too. It's only idle. This, it's got clay in it. And we need something to make ceramic. And we have no coal. We have no coal. Are you kidding me? We have 121 things of coal. Coal. 5. It's a 5, is that why? Do we need another hauler? We need another hauler. We have 8 dupes here and not another hauler. Choose a blueprint. Rancher, tidier, suit wearing rancher, researcher, decorator. None of those are a hauler, but... How far down? 60 something. Wow. Alright, let's make it a 9. It is kind of a crappy where to go, but at the same time, it's not that bad. Popped eardrums. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I'm glad they're bringing in the clay, but I'd like them to bring in the other stuff. Coal. Flame Redneck is all over that. Helena is coming with this. Alright, here comes some coal. Yay! We're finally making ceramic. Alright, I'll turn this one down a little bit after they fill it up. I don't need it to be a high one for very long. There we go. A 5 now will be fine. Now it's flooded. Fucking hell. I guess I could do a mesh tile. There you go. You guys can do that. Over here. Food. Yeah, I know food. Food is a very big of a problem. Let's see. Can I send that food off? There you go. They should have some food now. At least to get us by. Yeah. there is no way I'm going to be able to make... How cold is it in there? 16 degrees. Still doing that whole thing. I don't know why I'm still working on this fertilization station if I'm not going to be able to really do anything with it. I mean, I could print-a-scepter the things, but... Or we could send some seeds of something else. Depends on what I want to grow. Mushrooms? Don't have a good amount of slime. Could ranch some of these slicksters. I mean, I already am kind of. This guy over here and the guy that's over here now, but he was up here at one time. I mean, I could move him back there, maybe. Relocate. Anyway, Turner's down there doing that. We need a better food source. 9,000 calories pickled meal. That's all we got. Wow. Polluted water would be great and all, but we are utilizing this power as well, which is very pressurized right now. Maybe I do make that. I should make that. This is gonna be priority 7. We're gonna get up there and make a chimney. I don't want to have to pump this or anything, so we're just gonna let it vent out at certain times of the day, I guess. Meanwhile, the plastic is going well. Over here, I need to get, like, now that I have steam turbines, and I should have steel. Let's see, how much steel? 200, not enough here. Are we making steel? Yes. Do we have iron to make steel? Yes. Do I have refined carbon? Yep, I do. And do I have lime? 1,600. Yep. Okay. And now I'm making ceramic. That's perfect. That's gonna be great for a fridge because we need to do that soon. I've just got to figure out where I want this freezer to be and my whole food setup. That's gonna be fun. Okay, over here. Let's just make sure we're growing food. So this is gonna be a farming station, I guess. I mean, we could run bog buckets. Am I running any now? Only the natural ones. Only the natural ones. These would have to be hydroponics. And that's a lot of bog buckets. I better have a freezer for that. I think I need to send them a seed. Something that they can grow. What kind of seeds do I have? Mealwoods, blossoms, that's regular water. Blossoms are alright, they take power, which we have. Mealwood takes dirt. Pinch of peppers take heat. And polluted water. Fungal spores require slime. Not many options. Dirt. I mean, I'm sure we have plenty of dirt. Shit. That's not what I wanted. 37 tons. Not as much as I thought. But we do have probably polluted mud. I think this place, yeah. Polluted dirt, polluted mud. All that can be crushed into dirt. Mealwood. Do I want to grow mealwood? Gross. I guess. I got 5 dupes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 dupes worth. I think, yeah, that was mealwood, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, let's go to the other planet. We'll send over 12 seeds. First of all, let's just go ahead and say nothing. Go down to seed. Seed. Want 12 of those. And as far as cobalt, we have a little bit extra, which means we've most likely done our power setup, at least somewhat. And I need more cobalt to finish it, because we have not finished it yet. Gotcha. And that's probably because this is overpressurized, so we're trying to get that lowered. Once it gets down to about 50, we should be good to go. At least it'll start producing more cobalt. Although it looked like it was still. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Oh yeah, our dirt over here is not great. 32 kgs of dirt. That is very little dirt. I think it's because we're feeding the hatches the dirt. I think I need to maybe stop feeding the hatches the dirt. Let's give them not dirt. Let's give them sandstone. There we go. That's way better. Sandstone's way better. Okay. Idleness. They're out of things to do. Did we load up the seeds? Blame rednecks on it, and so it's Stinger. Alright, we're good on seeds, so... let's plant them over here. I'll wait for those to come in. I think they come in down here. Yep. Oh, all right. So we can also make the sleet wheat now. And I want to get in over here, dig out this stuff. Fluted ice, you gotta love it. Maybe I'll dig that out there. We're gonna come in here and dig all this out. Unfortunately, all this is gonna have to go. So we might as well dig it out now and dig out that as well. I'll try to keep that one. I doubt I'll be able to, though. Ooh, that room's getting warm, too. 53 degrees. Did I cool it? 57. What did I say? If above 30... let it out. Oh, it can't? Fast enough. Got you. Maybe I need to have a reservoir for it. Like a tank. But that comes out fast enough to where... it's fine. Although that is warming up the whole base. Maybe I get that in insulation. Let's see. Sedimentary rock would be fine. Hate to do that, but this is pretty warm water, and it's going to warm up the entire base, so... Alright, that's something that they can do real quick. Meanwhile, we need to get food storage. Cooling storage. Where am I gonna put that? That's food. right now this is my area for food. So my kitchen right now is down here. I would want that. Could I keep it like that? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. We're gonna need a gas range in here. Let's go food, gas range. Maybe gold amalgam. That looks pretty good. We'll get another motion sensor just so that we know when somebody is over here. And we can turn a light on for them. This will need a natural gas. Natural gas, where am I storing that? In here? I think so. Alright, this is the farts. Where is the kitchen? Always lose it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, it's right in the carbon dioxide thing. That's not going to work. Okay. Well, at least I'm still alive. You like ranching pips and hatches, Smoker? I'll give it a go. I think the key to it is not to get too excited with ranching all at first. I mean, like, you have to get into ranching, but you can wait a while, you know? Plan for it. Thank you. Redneck will beat you. Redneck's not available to play. Redneck's not in it. Did we send mealwood? We are sending pickled meal right now. So this was before the mealwood. So let me do mealwood. Actually not like that. Let me say none of that. We're gonna go to seeds. Mealwood. And I want 12. Okay, they're still building that, which is good. So what I've done here is a filter. This is a powerless filter. The water or the liquid is going to come up this pipe here, and it's going to want to go up the bridge. This liquid valve, we're going to set it at 0.1 on a 9. That's only going to let the smallest amount of liquid go through in 4 different spots. So we have to have 4 different blobs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's our little loop. Goes in, it valves down, then goes up, then over, and then down, and then out. If there's more of it, then can valve in again. Let's say there's a full blob of liquid. It's 1,000 grams. It goes up the bridge and has to go down. It gets valved first before it goes to the right. So it gets valved down to 0.1. That's going to be at least 3 little blobs, but then there's going to be extra coming through, and it's just going to go out to this side. That's the water, or the polluted water that we want. Now, once that has got its 4 liquid blobs in it, and they're all the same, nothing else can go in there. Not gunk, not salt water, not regular water, nothing. Only the liquid that's already circulating in those pipes. So, any other liquid cannot go up either bridge. The reason for 2 bridges is because one will take most of the liquid, the other one will take the rest of it. For a full blob, you need 2 of these in order to take the full packet of liquid. So that's why the 2 bridges. But technically, you could do it with 1 bridge. You just want to get the full packet, and some of that polluted water would actually come out this way, where we don't want it to come out. So since I want all the polluted water to come out, that's why I'm using 2 bridges. Because one only gets 90%, and then the 10% is covered by the last bridge. Anyway, any other liquid comes out this way and gets deposited. And since we're starting with polluted water, I don't even need to prime it, but you can prime them. I also do the same thing with my gas filtration. It works with gas filtration. I believe it works with, it might even work, well, I don't know that. It doesn't work with rails, I don't think. It'd be awesome if it did. Try to click that to see later too. I put them on YouTube, so you can always watch it there. I'll probably keep that in. Plenty of viewing options. I've been trying to keep up with the YouTube. And this was the mealwood seeds. Still not filled up, huh? We only got the one in there. What the heck? See, if you want to see it in action with the gases, do I have that set up? I do. Here's it set up with the gases. You got your carbon dioxide coming up. You have your natural gas circulating right there with a gas valve metered down to 0.1 grams a second. Here comes the carbon dioxide. It can't go in there. This is chlorine. It can't go in there. There's the carbon dioxide. It can go in there, and it just goes into storage. Costs no power. Now, sometimes I'll get like oxygen or polluted oxygen that comes up, a gas that I actually want to keep, right? So those gases come down here and vent out here where there's a little oil, along with some deodorizers, so that we capture that and clean it. Love that setup. And this, how are we doing? We're down to 63 kg. Yeah, I don't think we're making any other cobalt right now. We're trying to get all this water out of here. Looks like we got most of the insulation fixed, so that's good. So, ooh, yeah, this water's 93 degrees. It's getting a little warm. Is that water hot too? 64. Yeah, a little bit. Are we idle over here? Okay, so we got that done. Yeah. I don't usually utilize the showers. I am not a believer. I have not been converted over to the showers. I find them mostly a waste of time. However, I have put them in some of my smaller colonies because my smaller colonies are usually pretty not busy. They're not very busy usually. Okay, I need to get another ladder, probably right there. Let's get some more like so. Wow. We had some wind damage. Looks like not only us, but our neighbors. Boy, that was windy. I'm surprised I didn't lose power. Happily surprised. Yeah, this is a nightmare. I hate that they have to climb around like that, but... Not sure what they're doing with the plastic down there. Maybe they're delivering it because the sweeper don't want to do it. Alright, so we got that on. Now I can finish this up. Deconstruct buildings, level 6. Alright, over on this side, food is not as much of an issue, but kind of is. So, gas range right there is a bad spot, right? Let's see, gas. Yep. What if I moved it? I could put a leg lamp there instead. That would cover both buildings. Could deconstruct this one. Go into the automation, deconstruct this. Let's go ahead and redo the automation for that then. That would be... with a bridge. Yep, and then I need another motion sensor on this side. So either one would work. How far is the light for that? Not far enough to do anything else, so motion sensor can be just for this one, I think will be fine. Bring in the natural gas, which is in these. So those can come out and go up. All right, so there's the natural gas grill in. And this sweeper can see all of that, which is awesome. Could also put in a conveyor loader there. And that way the sweeper could see both conveyor loaders. Although I don't know why it would want to see that one. That goes where? That goes to what is right now my fridge. Gotcha. That one's probably going to go away. Then I gotta figure out how the heck I'm going to cool this food off and put it in. I think I'm gonna put it in here. I guess I could get rid of this door. Let's get rid of this door real quick. I'm gonna try to get our food. I wouldn't mind having a pre-frozen place. No. Oh, that's all right. Gas range. A little place to freeze the food would be awesome. This should be all right. We'll do this. I might have to reconstruct that door. What if? Ooh, I have ceramic. That's awesome. Let's go igneous. And a regular tile there. Regular tile, regular tile. Deconstruct. This can be deconstructed. I don't think we have any of that kind of food around here anymore. Sleet wheat from the other place over here, or pit planted into a cold biome, which we do have some cold biomes. Oh my goodness, there is so much to do. I need to actually build like a proper freezer setup slash kitchen, which this kitchen will be workable. I mean, it'll definitely do its job. That almost scared me pretty good. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, I hate it. I don't want to do it. No. No. Food here is not that big of a deal, right? Meat. We got meat. We just don't have a great place to store. I can make a proper chiller. Like with base cooling and everything. Since we have a little bit of a warm base, it might be a good idea to have a place ready to go. that is just for base cooling. Maybe somewhere over here. This is my nature reserve slash central storage. Okay, we do have spindly grapefruits. Do we have those seeds? Those require what in order to grow? I believe they require sulfur, alright? And on the other map, not exactly sure how much sulfur we have. Let's see, do we have the mealwood though? No. Alright, deconstruct these buildings. Here we go, we finally got this area. Welcome to indecisiveness. Alright, refinement. Let's make this one out of steel, because this is going to be warm. Do I need other things? Most likely I do. I think I need dirt. I might need even something else, but I'm pretty sure I need dirt. As far as power goes... Where am I putting a chiller? And we already have the cobalt tamer there. I think I tear this area out with the Dracos in it right now. I want to keep this room intact. How many plants do I need to keep? 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically not very many. I could maybe just go ahead and make these all ladders, put 2 doors on this and call it good. Luckily, we have decent gas separation down there, so all the gases should eventually get stored where they need to go. Alright, this needs to have polluted water, I believe, coming in. Let's see. Polluted water status. Waiting dirt and polluted water. And phosphorite? Dirt. 5 tons out of 5. This is going to need a pipe that comes in and polluted water right here. And I cannot reach that one. Okay, deconstruct this one. Dirt, please. Now that we built that, I can rebuild this. And that's phosphorite. 5 tons. Oh, 5. Alright, it looks like it's working. We are now making fertilizer. Now, the question is what do I want to grow? Do we have a good source of water over here? Well, we're utilizing it from the other place, and I forgot we need to insulate this, because that water is 54 degrees. So insulate with igneous, please. Yikes. Yeah, this base is gonna get warm. Although it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, Alright, with fertilization going though, let's check up on our seeds. We're going to have, what kind of seeds over here? That is mealwood seeds. So, dirt, sulfur. I wanted to see if we have sulfur. Sulfur. No, we do not. So that would be worse. Mealwood should be fine. And do I have those, what do you call it, the sweetles? I don't see sweetles. I might have to import a sweetle. Max stress. Redneck, why are you stressed? Popped eardrums. Well, at least he's on his break. Now that we have plastic, we should think about making private bedrooms. That'd be fun. But yeah, he's on his break, so... Y'all need to have a nice... Oh, that's a problem. Uh-huh. Shine bug ain't helping. Let's relocate you somewhere down here. No, cancel that. Oopsies. That's not gonna be good. Stress is gonna be bad. Alright. Gonna need to address that planet pretty soon. This one, though, is ready for the mealwood. Mealwood? There it is. Plant, level 7. Let's go 6. Copy, pasta? Then back over here. Maybe we can get them to send a sweetle egg. Let's get 2. 2 of those, please. How's this doing? Hey, it's finally under pressured. Okay, cool. So we can deconstruct a lot of this, I think. So let's get rid of the liquid shutoff, deconstruct. And deconstruct all these pipes. Yay! Deconstruct this. I kind of want to put this away. That means this would have to go to central, which is fine. I kind of wanted it to go there anyway. Cancel this ore. We can't go through there. Let me come down. Deconstruct that. Alright, that should at least get the cobalt going to central, which will be nice. As far as automation, deconstruct all that. Over here, how are we doing? This is a greenhouse. And I don't see anything in there yet, but hopefully sometime soon. That's a 6. And I probably should have a little bin. Actually, I do have a little bin right there for the reed fiber, but I wish I had a bin for the fertilizer. I do have storage tiles, so I think I'll put a storage tile there out of not steel. Cancel that. Let's make that out of lead. That'll be fine. And we're ranching the slug plugs for a little bit of power. 1600 watts. Now that we're getting the cobalt, that's not too bad. We're ranching 2 of these, so cobalt ore, we're down to 44 tons. Gotta be careful of that. I almost wish I was starvation ranching these guys, but let's go to the other planet. See how they're doing. Max stress 77%. Okay, so we're digging all this area out. That's going to cause gases to go all sorts of places. Hopefully we have a place for this bleach stone down there. What was this? Oh, this was my... first of all, I think I've broken my nature reserve here, so we'll fix that. Second, why are these plants? Body temperature? You're too warm. Yeah, so we definitely need to have a cooling area up there. I could just have my food sent up there to get frozen and then re-delivered back. I kind of like that idea. So for right now, that's what we're gonna do. I think the forever food would be right here though. So we'll have a ceramic tile like so, a regular tile like so, and I guess regular tiles on either side because that will be a vacuum. That'll need to be something different. I'll need to deconstruct this tile though, so that I can put a little naphtha right there. And we'll go ahead and dig a little bit. Looks like I got a little bit of a rail that I need a bridge for, so we'll get the bridge for that rail going. Not right there, we won't. Cancel that. There we go. Yay, it's making cobalt again. And the pressure in here is fine. Now the only thing we're waiting on is this rail. Let's get into the automation overlay and deconstruct some of that. Thank you, Nugs. Looks like it's running pretty well. As far as my power setup, that's what we're running with right down here. And I think that's running pretty good. This is getting kind of thinned out. We might have to dump some more things down there. Like we could get on a 4. All standard. And I'll get a few things taken home. We'll do the same thing here. It's kind of like a sweep. A little bit easier. And it'll just go down there and get swept up. Eventually I'll have things being brought over via the... what is it? Conveyor receptacles. I do like those. I just don't get to use them very much. I play a lot of early game. Alright. So did we find anything in here? No. Let's get those on a 7. Maybe demolish that. Demolish that. Food over here. We are out of food. Do you have... no. Huh. We need food. Edibles. What do we have? Meat, barbecue, gristleberry, barbecue. Yikes. I think there was some more food to be had. This is harvest ready, which is good. So that'll be a little bit of food. Yeah, we have a little bit of food in here. If I drop that water down, that should be fine. Maybe not. I could come in here like this, though. Let's get a ladder. Uproot. And maybe I could cook up a few of these frost buns, like 3 of them. Let's cook 3 frost buns. Oh, and up here, I was totally going to make a chimney. Cancel that. this is going to mount like so. So I'm gonna build a ladder here. Yep, and then we're gonna build a pole right there. Just because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to. Somehow that is okay on temp. Luckily, this water's going out at 54, coming in at 51. Why is it coming in so hot? $30 degrees. 51. Huh. Like it's 29 here, 27, 30, 30, 30. Maybe it's just a little bit of a hot area there for a while. 42. What's the temperature? I mean, this area's a little warm. I could put insulation on it, but dang. Right, that's enough. Food. I got a low priority sweep here on a 3. I'll cancel this. Don't need to sweep that. Alright, so they should never be bored. That's a lot of sweep in there. And central storage here is right there, which is great. Okay. My goodness, that's going to take them a minute. How's this going? We're going to have fertilization here. Alright, so fertilizer. Yep, on a 5, 1,000 is fine. Somebody on that. Alright, now that it's set up, we can put that on a 5. And that is ready to go. That's going to give us another food source. What do we have now? Frost buns, good. Now, does this benefit from a light? It might, but I don't really want to waste the power for it. Frost buns. No, that's fine. We are running out of hydrogen still. Here we go. I need another way up to space. 2 ways. Maybe. Or I'll just build the one up. Insulated. Let's go granite. There's a lot of granite around here. I think I'm going to do this. Yep. 88%, bro. Why? Nuggy is now upset. Hungry. Food. Barbecue. Yeah, we don't have a lot of barbecue. Bristleberry. Gristleberry. Getting my food set up here is kind of important, I think. Alright, so we'll focus on that. Oh boy, he is pissed. 89%. Well, she's eating barbecue. That's not a nature reserve, though. That's a problem. Okay, I have a place for naphtha. Right here. 198. And we'll we'll relocate that to right there. Yeah, my nature reserve and my Great Hall are both broken right now. That's probably why. I don't even think I have a place for them to enjoy rec. Luckily, I do have medicine for her allergies. Nuggy. Anybody doing this? Oh my goodness, empty 9. Alright, now put this, deconstruct this. 9. This will be the final destination of the food. Shipping, conveyor chute. Rail. Alright, and then up here, since we've already cleared all this out, looks like, yep, let's go ahead and deconstruct it. Demolish, demolish, deconstruct 1 and 2. We'll get these on 4s, why not? Might as well. 90%, 91. It's only getting worse. Priority 7s. Oh yeah, I forgot to up my priority 6s. No wonder they're gonna stress out. 92%. The other one's 90. Can we please get my room bonus back? Who wants to do this? Come on, Mega. There you go. Now we can close that up. Now that should be my rooms back. Let me get my upset people. Stinger, you can be moved to the nature reserve. Nuggy, you can be moved to the nature reserve. Flame Redneck, you can also be moved to the nature reserve. Why not? Hopefully that'll help with our mood. Let's get some ladders over here. Here comes our cobalt at 3 degrees. That's cool. That's literally cool. Look how cool that is. Alright, let's get this up like so. And then I'm going to have this on like a 7. That needs to be hauled quite fast. Maybe get a ladder down there. Make it a little bit easier to get down there, you know? I'd like to seal that up so we're not spending so much cooling all around the base. Okay. Now, this is going well. Let's get this sealed up. Anything in those pipes? No. If I were to deconstruct them, what would happen? Bad things, most likely. Yikes, I got this extra polluted water here and I don't know what to do with it. Maybe. I'd hate to put it into a bottle filler. Liquid reservoir takes even longer. Maybe I have a plumber. Let's try. Do we have a plumber here? Yes, yes I do. Awesome. Now we can take it wherever we want it. Meanwhile, this is my glossy Draco area. Looks like eggs go down here. That's not good. Let's make another mesh tile right there. And deconstruct this one. Make another mesh tile right there. And deconstruct this one. Yay, plastic via Dracos. We got 2.5 tons of it so far. Shocked that we don't have more meat yet. There's no eggs in here. We have 3 eggs in there. Plastic Dracos. Woot! What's up, Nugs? Thanks for the lurk. Great plop. Appreciate it. We're getting ready to set up the steam rooms, so let's do that now. I think I can get away with 1 steam turbine. Maybe. This would just be for base cooling and for a refrigerator. And since we eat over here, I think I want it to be this side. So, I'm gonna make it out of igneous. We're gonna start it out on this side. And I'm gonna wanna have that going somewhere to cool off. So, oh, we getting raided. What up, Resplendent? He was last seen playing a game on Twitch. What up?
Yeah, we got a raid.
What up, Resplendence? It's been a minute. Oh, hell, I was enjoying watching your stream. I don't know anything about that game, but it was fun to watch. Trying to do a freezer setup right now with 97% stress. Wow. He is not having it. Popped eardrums. Somewhere around here. It is very breathable. Probably up here. Yikes. Yep. That's where it is. I mean, I could close it off. How much of everything we do we have? We have phosphorite. Where's the refined carbon? Okay, I don't have refined carbon on here, but this has been making my ceramic, and that's where they're going to get the ceramic that I'm about to make. Got you. Yeah. They're going to get really upset now. So I better do something about that beforehand. So we do have suits down here, but I don't have suits up there. And do I have the ability to make fuel? I do have petroleum that I could send over. We could have jet suits. Although it's not very much open space right now for jet suits. But okay, 3 of those, though, should be pretty good. These should be made out of steel, which they are not. So we'll cancel these. The thermal regulators, they all need to be made out of steel. Which I do have a little bit of steel, but not nearly enough. Most likely why? Yeah, this has got cobalt ore in it, I guess. No, iron ore. We're about to stress out. Luckily, it looks like he's going upstairs. But his mood. Yikes, going up by 15% a cycle, and nothing I can do. He's going to start stressing out. Great. Just freaking great. It's the popped eardrums, I'm telling you. Oh, these popped eardrums are killing me, done. Okay. Let's see where the pressures are. Wish there was a thing for pressures, because this is already almost poppable right here. As far as the heat goes, I really don't want to go into that. I can't make that any wider. The only thing I could do is bring in another area. Of course, this area is kind of warm. And we have brine right there. I'm thinking I might pop this open. Maybe. If I were to pop that, that would allow some of that gas to come down. Of course, a lot of the brine and stuff as well. Could maybe, let's get these in here. That's 2 suits at least. I think that's enough. Then we'll deconstruct these 2 buildings. And we'll prioritize these buildings. We'll get a station. Atmo suit checkpoint. Make that out of cobalt since it's free now. Kind of. You know what, dude? Are you already at 100? No, you're not already at 100. You know what? Move out this way. No. No. You're going to go and have a dance in the nature reserve over here. Let me... Oh, no. He's already 100%. Never mind. Well... Now he's going to be pissed off. Lashing out. Smack. There you go. Hit it good. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, frickin' stove, making me delicious food and shit. That's what I think of you. Damn. Is he done yet? Nope. Can I just follow him around, please? He's actually making power. That's kind of nice. I wonder how much power he'd make. Huh. Well, don't hit the battery. Oh, I don't even know how long that's gonna take. Let's make sure we fix the fridge, please. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to punch a wall. I get it, man. Yeah. Damn this tile. Damn this tile. I've stubbed my toe on it for the last time. How is this room doing now? You are not sweeping that out. You should be able to. You could see it, right? You do take eggs, yes? No, you don't. Of course not. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now that's working correctly. And is that the right size room? It's 95 tiles. Deconstruct. 95 tiles, deconstruct. Copy settings, paste settings. Okay, so these rooms are pretty good. Not much I can do about him right now. That's unfortunate. Up here, we need more steel. Badly. I am shocked that we don't have more steel. let's see. We have lime. We have... Where's refined carbon? Refined carbon. I have 4K of that. Where? Right there? Okay, and there's the other one. Got you. This needs to happen. Yep. This is sorely, sorely needed. So next, we need to have a station. Check. Docks. Yep, 2 docks. Have those at a cobalt. And as far as oxygen is concerned, our closest oxygen supply is probably right here. Yeah, alright. I could have this one coming up. Ooh. Alright, well that's what we're doing. Bridge. Okay, let's make sure we're doing that on a 6. Yep. Alright, good. Power for that. It's already got it. Good. Anything past here, you're gonna need a suit. And so we won't have popped eardrums anymore. I might even think about putting in a few deodorizers around the place. Looks like it could use it. Yep. What is this? This is granite. Okay. Maybe it could be not granite, but how about 5 tons of sand? On a 5. Alright. We can speed that up a little bit. This is going to be finished going this way. This needs to be not iron ore. That needs to be steel. But, this is pretty much it. We'll have to vacuum this all out at some point. And that'll all need power. Eh, we're running it on regular wire, aren't we? Now that we have cobalt coming in a little bit. At least get that started and ready to go. 74% stress. Now that we got our room bonuses back, it's a little bit better. That's good. Food on the other location, still a little bit of an issue. We have 7,000 calories of meal ice. I want to not do a damn thing about it, I guess. 7,200 calories. Do we allow you to eat it? We do now. Here you go. Have at it. Now you have food. We'll get off of that at some point, I'm sure. Oh yeah, and this setup. Oh wow, yeah, we flooded this whole area, didn't we? That pump is pumping. I do not like that. Let's not allow that to happen. Because we're going to end up putting this on a door system. Alright, well that's going pretty well. Fertilizer. Are any of these things been farmed? You know what? Maybe I need the skill. Maybe I don't have the skill. Turner. No, you have the skill. It's funny how you don't have your hat on. Great plug. Huh. Maybe I have to make that a 7? Like, do you wanna? So, what's the errands here? What? No available errands. Is it on the plant? No. Is it on this? Errands? No. There he is there. He still doesn't have a hat, which is crazy. Turner. You want to get your hat on? Interesting. You had to go to the bathroom twice? Wow. Are you going to use the farming station? Not today, you're not. Gotcha. Getting a shower in. That's awesome. Going to bed. Oh, yeah, and this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's doing that because of, yeah. Well, that's running the pump constantly then. I don't like that at all. Could have put it on a weight plate, but... yeah, let's do that. I will put a tile right there. That is the only issue. It always has to run. It doesn't really have a way to shut it off. I guess it could shut it off. Like, if you're polluted water in there, shut off. I don't know. Alright, max stress, 72%. It's going down. This is coming in pretty well. But this is what we're building the most. Yep. Let's get that on a 6. That can be on a 6. I'm gonna need some more Atmos suits made, so let's get 2 more of those. What are we making those out of? Copper? No, cobalt, please. Copper, in. Cobalt, 2. Cute. I like how that kind of works, but it's also a little bit interesting. Let's get deliver suit level 9. As far as O2, we're still building that. There we go. That should be enough for that as well. Yay! It's coming together nice. I just need more steel. Which we have lime. And we have coal. Oh, refined carbon. And waiting for materials. Because it's only a 5. Got you. Let's make that a 7. Let's get that steel made. And then this will hopefully be made soon. Yep, there's 1 suit. Here it comes. Yay! Alright, there's 1. And do we have power for that? Yes, we do. O2. It's not here yet. Ceramic gas bridge? No, thank you. Why was I making ceramic? Let's get granite. There we go. Well, I'm glad they weren't able to make that. And we're making steel, hopefully. Well, refining iron. Yeah. Here comes the O2 for the suits, so we should have that soon. And other than that, I think we're good. Anytime we have to go in that cold biome, at least we'll have suits on. And then we can go out into space even. that way, so that'll be nice. It's only 2 suits, but we could expand it. Poor Nugs. We need to decorate more around here. Alright, so there's my vacuum. I'll have like a cold area right here, I think. Let's see. That's another nature reserve, so that's 2 nature reserves. There'd be no reason to come in here unless we made there. Well, it's central storage actually. So yeah, anytime we go in there to get central stuff. That's right. Invalid building location. Oh, because I haven't. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. No wonder. Here we go. Now we're in suits. That's idle. Alright, that should help. Hopefully. 36. Dupes and suits. Suits and dupes. Alright, we should be making steel, and we are. 350 kgs. That's going up. Let's make another one of these out of steel. It costs 200. That one's already made out of steel. We're gonna have to vacuum this place out soon. So we'll get a little thing right there to do that. I'll have to find a liquid. Or I could just use naphtha. Naphtha's easy enough. We have it. We might as well use it. 197, please. Relocate you. Right there. I'm gonna make this a cold block, and this is where the food will go to get cold and freeze, so that they don't have to go very far. I think it'll be nice. %, stress. We got Nuggy a little bit upset right now. Let's get liquid naphtha, empty, level 9. I mean, hopefully that's better now, though, yeah? It has no power. Ooh. Coal generation's low. 5. It's just I need another hauler. I need another hauler so bad. Do we have one? Ranching, operating, farming. No, I do not. Reject all. I mean, I could cancel. Let's get the hatch. Let's get the hatch. We might as well have some food. Steel. Still not enough yet. Keep an eye on it. Or Nuggy. That has no power. Yeah, we need coal. Yikes. Alright, so coal is now a 7 on both, I think. Yeah, unfortunately. Power is important, so let's make sure we always have it. As long as I keep an eye on all the places that I store it. Which I'm not going to click through all that. Alright, we're fine. How are we looking now? Current errand. That's perfect. Alright, this is ready to be vacuumed out. So let's do it. With a bridge. Cobalt. Entombed. Alright, not a problem. I'll take that out. Looks like we're about to get to the top of space, so we'll dig all this out as well. And let me get some more of this insulation on this side. And I will dig out 4 high, because that should fall. Awesome. 4%. How we doing on steel? 150. Okay, so we have this. Oh, they need... Okay, let's get one of them to get on that. We don't even have power to sweep it. Alright, now I can do that on a 1. Alright, we're back in business, boys. There's Redneck. This will need power. That'll be fun. I guess I'm running it on the bottom power spine, which means I'd like to come up with this power spine a little bit. Let's start thinking about digging out this area. And that is overpressured. Okay, let's deconstruct it. And I'll have to replace that with a overpressure vent. Starvation, that's not good. Ooh. Great club. We don't have any food. Okay, let's get 5 frost buns made up. Yeah, this side also needs to have a better food source. Right. Everything's about food today. Right, are we making it? Errands, current errand. I am shocked that we don't have more meat from these sled books. I know we're only ranching 2 of them, but come on. About to go kill a couple. And are we harvesting these? No, we're not. Can't make anything from them now, but at some point I might. In fact, let's get some of these auto harvestables. Oh my goodness. Look at this whole thing. If we could get into those nosh sprouts and start getting those, we could make some nosh noms and all sorts of things. Hopefully we're making food. Ari's on it. Ari's bringing in the sleet wheat. It's a horrible pathing, I get ya. Maybe I need to have another ladder right there just to help you get down there faster. How's that? Alright, that went pretty well. I'm gonna try to keep my same floor plan, but we'll see how that works out. Actually, this needs to come up like that. Cancel this one. And maybe dig out that algae. What was that? Starvation? Probably. How are we doing? We got a little bit of food. Meal ice. That's good. That came in. We do have slime meteors. So technically I could run on mushrooms. That is a thought. Let me track dirt since we are running on it right now. 36 tons. We got a lot of polluted dirt though, so I could start flipping it. And of course we're getting dunked right there. That's not fun. Alright. Food-wise, this is... How are we doing on steel? We still don't have any more. What? What you guys doing? You wanna do this? Wow. Priorities are a little bit high up, huh? Yeah, we need more dupes. Well, once I get food sorted, getting more dupes won't be an issue. But until we have a renewable supply that can feed a lot of people. Let's see, we're down to micrograms over there. That's neat. This is almost done. Building those ladders. And yeah, we're getting meteors right now. Ooh, a meteor damage. Ah, crap. I'm gonna have to build like a bunker tile up there. Okay, well that's gonna be steel I'm gonna need. Oh, that was a big one. Yep. Probably not a great thing. But there we are. And we got some polluted water there that I could maybe drop down. No. It would be gross. I gotta do something with that water. I could... Okay, deconstruct. Gas vent deconstructed. Yikes. Well, that's gonna suck. Meanwhile, why aren't you eventually making the steel? I haven't... Oh, okay, somebody made something there. I'm not gonna give you anything else to do. Much. Wouldn't mind geotuning some stuff either. What do we have? Oh, we could geotune the natural gas geyser. That'd be nice. What do you think about setting up a room for that? Cancel this. Let's dig out this sand. I'm not a fan of sand. Not at all. So all of that can go. Alright, and this is still vacuuming out. This will need power. Cobalt. Yep. Get that in there. This will be set to minus if it's above minus 30. Oh, shit. Above minus 30. There we go. Yay, it's a vacuum. Alright, deconstruct this. And then let's also deconstruct these. We don't need those anymore. As far as steel, we still don't have any. Anybody want to get on that? Wow, yeah, they have a lot to do. So what are we doing with this? That is coal, and that's a 5. I guess that could be also a 7. And that's clay, which is a 5 now. Thank you. That will help. Yep, and there we go. Now we're making steel. I should probably start making the metal stuff, so that would be under power, I think. Can I make a power station? Do I not know how to make a... wait, is it a station? It's a station, right? Power station. Produces microchips. I don't know if I need that into a room or not. We'll find out. If so, I'll put it in a room, but if not, that'd be great. Just make some chips. Steel. How much do we have? We now have enough to make another one of these. Alright, there's the steel. What do I need to research? I have that. We have lead suits if we need them. That would be good to go outside with. The emulsification... maybe... espresso machine. I definitely want to know the geo-tuning machine if we don't know that already, which I guess we do. No, we're pretty... oh, tubes. Yeah, let's get the tube research going. And I don't know jet suits. What the hell? We'll haul that out. Oh, you ass. Oh, you fucking ass. I forgot. I forgot to put a door there. Oh. Well, that's my own darn fault. At least I didn't deconstruct that pump, or the vent. And the cord. Let's get a door there. Stupid redneck. I had done real good up until then. Alright, redneck, you're not allowed in here. Where are you at? Where are you, redneck? There you are. No. You are not allowed in. Alright, haul this out. 7. All this out 5. You know what? Don't worry about that one. We got way too many commands going on as is. Alright, but we're making steel. 350. I need a lot for that thermal aqua tuner though. We could get some temp shift plates in here just to help out some stuff. What do we got good? We have diamond? We do diamond. I mean, it might as well be efficient, right? That's a little overkill, I think. Let's go granite. I think that would be good. If I want to be real efficient, I'll get a bottle of oil down there. I don't know if I have crude oil. Do I have crude oil? Yep. A little bit. I have 4,000. That's enough to put down a layer. All right. I'll put down a layer of crude. That'll make it a little bit more efficient. Idleness, huh? You don't have nothing to do? Okay. So what we're gonna do next is get everything out of here. then I need to have like some bunker tiles over here, which actually maybe we have steel. Do we have steel? Steel. I have a little. Ooh, I have enough. Just barely. But that's enough, I think. Mostly. Alright, we'll come back on that. Oh, I can't believe I have to vacuum this out again. Alright, let's wait until they get all that built before I put the oil down. I don't want them slipping. What I could do is go ahead and grab all the crude oil. All the crude oil right there on a 6. Apparently it was all at the bottom. Alright, well that'll get it closer. And we got a print. Will it be another hauler? A doctor, a researching farmer. Nope. Nope, but we will take that spicy tofu. And where is George? Is he on the second planet? Where is George? Have we not found George? Oh my goodness, I haven't found George. Don't know where he is yet. We still haven't gotten the biobots either. I'd love to get that going. This is going to be set up for a lab. So if we go into, I believe it's stations, geotuner. I'm gonna put one there. And I guess we'll see how it goes. We'll start with 1. I believe that one needs abyssalite. And then let's get the power going up. Yep. That's going to be helpful. Because we're going to have to run all of this. Which means let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Some of this is sand. I wouldn't mind getting rid of that quickly. And some of it is oxalite, which I hope I have a place for. This is for brine ice, but let's also do it for oxalite. That would be sublimator. Oxalite. 9. Okay, and those are priority 6s. Got you. All that's good. Wow, that fart takes so long to vacuum out. Maybe I should have had a mini pump in there as well. But now it's like almost not even worth it. Priority construction 7s. How much is in there? It's oh, it's almost vacuumed out. It's not even worth it. Oh well. Psst. Cancel this. There's still gas over there though. It's just taking a second. There we go. Now we can safely deconstruct this. As far as steel goes, we're up to 550, so it is increasing. Let's get this on a 3. Oh yeah, the sand. I wanted to dig that out at a little bit higher of a level, like 9. Because nobody likes sand. And we'll get a little bit more copper ore over here as well, which will be nice. I might go ahead and deconstruct some buildings, especially these. Not a fan of these buildings. I wish they were easier to, like, build over. I wish I could build over them. That's what I want. Maybe I'll deconstruct some of these. But really, I want to focus. Let's see, we'll get a sweep in here, high level. That is a vacuum, and we have enough steel. Not even close. Wish I had more than one metal refiner. Let's see, they're idle over here, are they? They got most of that done. They couldn't get that one. That's fine. That's actually not too bad. Let's get in then. Yeah, we could just delete that. Deconstruct this one. Deconstruct. Oh, he's already on it. Plastic up to 12.8 tons. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess, you know, we don't need to worry about plastic. All right, there we go. There's that. Now that's going up. So we could get a mop in on this one. And that's going all up in there. But let me get some more of this coming down. Starvation. Oh man, we have 0 calories again. Dang it. Even with the mealwood. Because this is not getting... I don't think this is getting this. Skills. I know you got the skills. Turner. Yeah, you're paying the cost for it. No food. Okay, well, let's cook up some more sleet wheat. Yikes. Food. Everything's about food for the next few episodes, I think. That's unfortunate. We do have a little bit of slime, though. Maybe I get mushrooms up and running. I don't think I have a place for the slime. I think the other water is fine. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And then I think we're good to go on putting that together. Ah, he slipped. Yeah, we're getting a lot of other water in here now. Deconstruct that 9 right now. I don't really want other water in here. Luckily, we got some food now. Meat. Okay, we got meat. Heck yeah. Something died, which means we should be able to make some sort of food. Who's doing it? Oh, there's the sleep vein. Sleep grain. Okay, one of them, those in there did. Suppose if I had a place where those eggs would drop into that room where my dupes weren't able to grab them, but they were able to then crawl over the walls, that would be pretty cool, because then anything extra could just be omelets. As of right now, the extras go over here, and they're tame. So these are our extras, which are not that many. I'm kind of shocked. A little bit. Alright, well, I don't want this to always be open. Cancel this. Let's put a door here. With, I mean, this pressure sensor here is already fine, so we'll just move that wire up. That should be good. How we doing on this steel? 650, it's getting there. It's a nice little vacuum. Could put in the oil. I guess I could do some piping. We know we're gonna want to have some radiant, I want to say cobalt, like right there, right there. These are gonna be insulated. Probably something like this. And where do we want it to go in at? Probably in the middle. Somewhere right there. With a vent. And then a regular pipe. I think can go through that area fine. And as far as the cooling of the base, because I don't think I'm cooling anything else with this, so yeah, this will just be base cooling. We'll have to have a thing of water somewhere that's that temperature or something. We'll have to have another one right here. And this one, actually, I guess I could vacuum that out. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that now. That redneck is no longer available to go inside of that damn thing. Deconstruct all of this. I want to be able to have a little bit of a vacuum for my my temp shift plate, because I don't want to have everything getting... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be that temp, right? Yeah, this is going to be the same temp of the base. Nah, I'd be alright. I'm going to want to have a place, though, for a reservoir of water. So maybe I will dig out a little bit this way. And I will do airflow tiles right there. Let's get a liquid reservoir in there. We'll have the plumbing. This would go from out of there. And this would go in there. And I really don't mind it changing temps, I guess. Oh shit, I don't really know where in there it's going. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. I don't have enough steel yet to make one, so I mean, I could put a temporary one in there. I just can't see it without having a blueprint in, so we put a blueprint in for now and didn't build it. And I went insulated ceramic for this part. And then igneous rock going down, going out. There we go. Alright, yeah, so that would cool off the base and stuff. And that would go out. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong. This would want to go in. Got you. So let's do that up like that instead. And then this one will go down like this. Perfect. Into there. And that is ceramic. Good. Let's get plumbing, the thermosensor. Cobalt will be fine. Automation wire goes straight across, and then this thermo aqua tuner can go away. Cool. That's most of it. Other than that, I could start filling this thing up with 5 tons of polluted water. I don't even know if I have a place to get a lot of polluted water. I do. I think I'll be alright. Maybe. Let's check on the food on the other place. Oh yeah, we have 11,000 calories. A little bit of barbecue. Raw egg. Oh crap. Have I been keeping critters in a place I shouldn't have? Where's my raw egg at? Huh. Interesting why it's right there. What up, Yelp? Looks like we're gonna cool something real good. 3 regulators, you know it. Cold and fast. And then it'll only run half. It won't even run hardly ever. I just don't like waiting. That's why. I mean, sure, I could put in 1. And we'll get there eventually. I don't want to get there eventually. I want to get there now. And it's not even going very far. The main thing is food on this planet is bad. Oh, man. 76% stress. Do we have the stuff to make that communal table? No, because we don't have any wood. Yeah, you get it? I'm cooling this bitch off now. Well, raw eggs, I guess we're gonna make omelets. Ooh, we could make a souffle pancake. Yeah, let's make one of those. Why not? That sounds delicious. Yeah, they're grabbing it right now. Who doesn't want a souffle pancake? Maybe that'll increase morale. Maybe I should make table salt. Like 8 times. I don't know. If you have nothing else to do. Alright, so this door is in. If this is above 2,000. Okay, we can't build that there. I see it. Let's deconstruct this pump. Got all sorts of liquids going on here. I have to get a ladder. Probably right there. I can fit one there. How you doing? Don't you have a bunch of sleep week? Yeah, I do. I just don't want to use it. You know, I want to make berry sledge with it, maybe. We got food. We got frost buns. Oh, I made a little bit of frost buns, see? Meal ice. We're going to be making a souffle pancake here pretty soon. No, there's plenty of it. I just don't want it to go to waste, so I'm going to keep it up there in its environment for right now until I get a freezer set up. The freezer setup is what we're working on today, to be honest. Yeah, that's what we're doing. You can see it all, the tasty. Yeah. There's 2, I get it. 2,000 from wild wheat. Want to make sure that I can keep it cold. Meanwhile, we got 80. Oh, no, it went down. 81% stress. Let's go. Cheer. Now we can open this up, which will open that up. And this is solid crude oil. Solid crude oil. Minus 90. Why are you so cold? Okay, so it's like 10 degrees here. Hold on, let's get to relative. Bro, how do I have... It must be micrograms, right? It's got to be micrograms. How much solid crude is that? Kgs. 14 kgs of solid crude. I think it was I think it was this that pooted over. Maybe it was because of the ice? I mean, this area is cold, but it's not that cold. That's cold. I don't even know where that comes from. Let's go ahead and close this off. And I made the chimney. Just because I can. This automation wire is a 7 and an area is currently on it. Let's go, area. He's gonna get popped eardrums, but he's taking one for the team right here. Hopefully. Come on, man. Nope. Somebody else has got to finish it. Looks like the cobalt for the door was super cold. Has it been there for a while? It has been there for 35 cycles. Yay! And now that can do that. I like it that it just turns to ice, though, whatever is there. That's very convenient. And now, look at that. We got a chimney. Chimney, chimney, true. Hopefully we'll get this finished, though, because right now we're kind of filling this area up, too. But it is going up. That's pretty nice. Alright. We're ready to do this, are we? Let's do polluted water. Steel. Still not enough. 850? What are y'all doing? Delivering dirt. It's the dirt, I think. 10 kgs of dirt. Yeah, I am low on dirt. Is there a way to find out where all the dirt requirements are? Let's see what priorities these are. 7s. Let's make them 5s. Just wanted to say hi. I gotta get going. All right, man. Have a great night. Enjoy your rest. Catch you next time. What else takes dirt? Research takes dirt. Mealwood takes dirt. And I was, yeah, kind of going through it with the Dracos. Pips make dirt, but I need arbor trees for that. I think we know where the Priniceptor is, but do we know where the toilet is? Yeah, there's the Priniceptor. There is an area over here I don't know what is. could maybe get a dig down this way. Is it cold or hot? Different? Different. This way we get into the cold biome, though. This way I don't give a fuck about. That's slime. Polluted oxygen, more food. There's mushrooms. Which I'm sure I already had gotten some mushrooms. But I think we can come in through here. This is going to give us eye irritation, though. This won't. So let's just make sure we don't. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's a trap. Well, the only other thing I could think of is maybe digging out through the ice a little bit. We got a lot of oxygen over there. Wow. Minus 140. Let's get in here and dig. Can I dig that out while I'm at it? And then we'll go up here and dig that. Alright, somebody should be able to do it. At least that's in a suit. So, hopefully they'll be better with that. Blueprint, did we get a hauler? Even if I got a hauler, I don't know what I'd do with them. Oh, no haulers. Haulers. Alright, steel. 850. Idleness, you guys are idle, have nothing to do. Yeah, that's going to let out the gas for a while. As far as temperatures go, that is pretty warm. But luckily, it shouldn't affect the surrounding area too much. Hence the insulation. So I like that. Other things that we need to do here is also food preservation. And since we're able to make these rooms, let's see, we cook our food over here right now, but that might have to change. I'm gonna get some tiles in over here. Alright, and we'll probably make some sort of cooler right over here as well. Just so that we can have another place for freezer. We're just gonna have to keep on making that steel. Steel. Oh, we got over 1,000. We made a little bit more. That's exciting. Looks like the door permissions are back in. This is sending the oxalite back and forth. Ooh, that's not good. And we got a little bit of water up here. Let's do this on maybe a sweep only now. Pop that up. Yeah, the dirt. Dirt here. Let's do that on a 5. That's a problem. That's a loop. Let's do that on a 1. No wonder. Let's do that on allow manual use. Alright. Got a trap loop. Alright, what did we find out? There's the toilet. Oh! Alrighty. Well, at least I know now. Too bad the Atmos suits are facing that way. I believe that is keeping the temperature nice and cool. That is carbon dioxide and not a vacuum. What the fuck? That's not good. Can I mop it? Can I put a building in it? Like so. Oh yeah, and I was making a geotuning setup. So let's do... What a light. Let's get furniture in here. Little leg lamp will do ya. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Get another one on this side of it. Let's then maybe put in some airflow tiles. Maybe one here too. Cancel that. Airflow tile. That's pretty good. How about light? Oh, that's the lights. That means we need the motion sensors. Either one of these would trigger it. And there is more automation to these. Sends a green signal when the geyser is erupting. Otherwise sends a red signal. What? Since when was this changed? Sends a green signal when the geyser is erupting. Well, that would be a door to the room. That's cool. And then this one does enables and disables building. Well, you could just do doop doop. And so these only enable when... That's cool. They only enable when the geyser is erupting. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to mess with that automation too much. Let's get the power into it. These take 120 watts. Yikes. I'm also going to want to have shipping conveyor receptacles. And loaders. Let's get a loader in here first. That's where that's going to need to be, and that means... Cancel that. That means I'm going to have to change the automation wire, which is fine. And we needed to use cobalt anyway, so let's cancel all the automation wire. Cobalt. Automation wire would be... like so, with a bridge like that. Okay, so the sweeper can see everything. We're gonna have a shipping conveyor receptacle. It could be right there. It sees it fine. And then we just copy this and do another one. This one would be like so. Yikes. Oh, okay, so that's not gonna work out. Maybe we could do 3? We could definitely do 2. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a lot of sand. Let me dig that out. Yeah, I suppose I could just make them down here like this. Let's get another one. This one might just be a regular light, maybe. That sweeper can only see those 2, right? Yeah. Sweeper can only see 2. And I need 5 total. I don't know if it can't see that one. What good is it? Let me cancel this. Maybe it can see it if it's... I'd have to have another one right there. Or right there. Yikes, that's a lot of power. And that doesn't fit. Cancel this. These will then be loaded up. We'll have this coming... Where is Central? Central is over from here. Start thinking about getting some loaders in here. Sweepers. I know I can't put them in the nature reserve, but man, I want to. Is that still a nature reserve, by the way? Yep. I could get a Flido. Let's make a Flido. Do I have a soldering station somewhere? And can I make these? Cobalt 5, yeah, that's fine. Outside of a power plant. I don't think it matters. That has got the water in it, and we need to cool off the base. So let's find out where the hot spots are. Oh my goodness. Hot spots? Well, no. No. Absolute. There we go. Not too many hot spots around the base, actually. Not very many. 33 degrees is pretty good. That's kind of cold. Don't have a lot of cooling to do. That machine is getting cooled very nicely. So, yeah, the aqua tuner I'll put in and stuff. I don't know how much I need it. We almost have enough steel for it. Let's at least make this a loop for now. And yeah, they're still putting in the water in that, so that's good. As far as this sweeper, I'm surprised it can't see through that. Let's see, shipping, conveyor loader. It can see that side of it. But I'm thinking like a Flido would be kind of cool if I had them. But then I'd have to make their batteries and stuff, which is, don't know if I want to do. This will need a motion sensor. And a lamp. Let's see, furniture, ceiling lamp, flask. Let's get some doors in on these. Alright, well, why not? I don't really geotune that often, so we might as well. This line here, probably too hot. This one, too warm. Let's get a new one in, then, I guess. And this conductive wire can go out to here. Cancel this. Deconstruct that. And get this power wire over there. Wow, they still haven't dug out that sand. Maybe do that a little bit higher of a level. Yeah, I think we got too many things to do. I cannot reach it. I get a ladder right there. Oh, we got a hatch stuck. Alright, let's get iron. not iron. Let's get thermal aqua tuner. I need just like one more batch of steel. Come on. There it is. Come on. Oh, were you making iron? Uh-oh. That's entombed. We're gonna need to dig that out. Alright, getting central storage up and running a little bit better, actually. It's pretty nice. This is getting kind of cleared out, which is even better. I have not come down here. Yeah, we got way too many things going on right now. I should find my hauler. Oh, there he was right there. Paulina, I want to watch you. Let's see, what do you got going on? Fabrications. Okay, so you do all those things at 7s, yeah? Yeah, I desperately need a new hauler. Let's see, what do we got? Decorating, digging, building, no. And no. Slickster eggs, no. Reject all. We're good. Steel. Somebody's going up there to do it, yeah? Hopefully. That's a 7 as well. Iron ore, 19 tons, bro. Let's not do that anymore. There we go. There's something you don't have to do. Here we go. They're making this, I guess. In priorities fashion. Let's see. Could I move these down? How big is this room? This room is 36 tiles. How big can a room like this be? For a nature reserve, 32 tiles. 32, you say? It's just 36, so I could move these doors in. Let's priority 9 these. Just so that we go get those, because I've been wanting those up here for a while. Alright, over here. We're going to build a freezer setup as well, hopefully. We're going to need 10, probably from at least, let's see, 4. Okay, that's going to be polluted water. That's fine. Not really. Let's go ahead and build ladders across this way, maybe. I want to be able to have the water come down here. Ooh. Even that's a little bit problematic. This little bit of water. That's working okay. Do we have the steel? We do not. Iron. Oh, you're taking iron somewhere. Cobalt. Well, at least they're building all this. I guess I might as well build... Oh yeah, they did get these in here. I'm gonna put this door right here. Deconstruct that door afterwards. I'm gonna shrink this nature reserve down a little bit so that my sweepers can have an easier time. Plus it gives me more room for a freezer anyway. Yep, and where's that one at? Anybody on it? Yep, there's one. And this one? Helene is on it. Good. Deconstruct this one. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's build another door there. Alright, deconstruct this door, and then let's put a shipping sweeper. Oh, wait for a second. Okay. How is that still only seeing half? Oh no, it's not. It's seeing the full amount. Alright, there we go. And then I want to have a loader. Oh, I don't know. Do we want them all going down this way? Maybe. Let's have... This is going out down there. That's going to be abyssalite, most likely. We have a chiller, though. That's not going to be great. I mean, I could put a couple here, I guess. That doesn't really give me much room, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't give me any room. Could put the chiller somewhere else. Put it down here. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get a metal tiles. Since we have cobalt. Maybe not 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Cancel those 2 for now. And we'll get ladders up here so that we can do all that. Alright. Steel. We have enough steel now. Awesome. Thermal aqua tuner out of steel, please. This would be for, I don't know, 28C. If above 28C, turn on. This is going to need a rail. We're going to need to do a few things here. Let's also build another one of these there and there. Because I want to deconstruct these ladders. Oh, I love the blue. Oh, I love True Tiles. True Tiles is so good. We're going to have this one coming in through here. And then down through here. How are we doing on food? Oh, they're idle. They have nothing to do. They at least have some food. Yeah, this. The water that's going to be coming down. I think I like it like this better. Alright, that's a decent way of doing that. I will kind of watch it, see how they do. Over here, I need to have a thermo sensor out of cobalt. I need to have a conveyor shut off, I guess, out of cobalt. And if it is cold enough, you can turn on. And if it's not cold enough, you can continue to go around. And that would be our loop right there. We'd have the next one coming in, though. Right there. Because that would be the loop. And if the loop is full, it won't overfill, so that should be fine. That's the loop coming out. Alright. believe that's a decent freezer setup. And I could probably put these on as well. This will need power, so let's not forget about that. This is gonna need power and a sweeper, or a shipping, I mean, conveyor loader. Yeah, it's not useful. I mean, it's not helpful that it's like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to change that at some point, I think, because that is no bueno. Let's have a bridge then going down so that that one can come through. Ooh, excuse me. And then this is going to be coming down like so. Oh, that was for my critters, huh? Never did do that. Where are these again? They're way down there, huh? Okay. Well, we're going to have to cross two lines here. That line's going up, though, so let's do... I don't know, something like right there. And we'll get more rails. We'll have one going this way. And cancel. Okay. There's a lot going on. Food over here. Okay, we're about to dig out this water. How did we... How? That's cool. That's a neat trick. Oh, is that all that's there? Is a mellow mallow? I thought that was a better seed than that. Mellow mallow. Oh no, there is a... Oh, there's a seed there, but... Don't know what happened to that. Okay, so that's poured down. Let's go ahead and get the rest of that out. Yep. Almost. Alright, that's done. Let's go ahead and close this up. I can add water to this now. We need power for everything. I can deconstruct some of this power wire I don't need anymore. This one, you know what? I would just go ahead and hook this up. Let's see, let's go all the way across, and like so. I guess I hope I get more cobalt. This is gonna take abyssalite. Okay, there goes abyssalite. This is going to tune up the natural gas geyser. Okay. Oh, it looks like I need another bridge down here. A few. I'm not able to get into this one, so let's get ladders. And let's make sure we go into the rails and snip this one. Here we go. That should deliver the abyssalite. Still haven't made the... Oh, I see why not. Okay. That should be better now. Let's get another leg lamp in there. I did not notice that. And motion sensor. Uh-oh. No motion sensor for that one, though, did it? Oh. Booty cheeks. It's too tight of a room. Alright, well, one of them won't have it. Power. Oh, never mind. I didn't need that light. I needed automation. Like so. Why am I building this when I don't have enough dupes to run it? Don't know. Because I wanted to. Hey, he's doing it too. Look at him go. Yeah, the same one. And so now this is geotuned? It's dormant. Yeah. Great. Never mind. Way to go, guys. That's amazing. At least it's now loaded up with abyssalite, though, so it should be easy. And with all the sweepers, not a problem. The only thing I might do is send a green signal when erupting. I might go ahead and automate it to itself. Thank you, Nugs. Sends a green signal when it's erupting. It sends a red signal otherwise. I think I'm going to do this. I'm not 100% sure on that decision. Alright, this is for my food. So, when my food is cooked, first of all, we need to get oil in here. Liquid, crude oil, enable auto bottle, level 9. Let's get that in. Let's also get a sweep in here on a 9. I want to get all that cobalt out of there. That has no power. How's? Are we out of coal again? Oh, goodness. Let's do that on a 6. I probably should have a way to deliver coal to those generators so I don't have to do that anymore. So that'll be maybe next stream. I'll have to, now that we have metal on a better setup, I think I could do that. Still a vacuum. Do we have any more crude oil? 470. Can you get to it? Cancel, relocate. Alright, somebody's getting it. Helena's on it right now. Maybe we'll get one more bottle in there. Thought I had enough to do this, but maybe not. And coal. Coal is in there. Let's get that on a 9. There we go. Now we're making it. And this is not having any more deliveries, so let's go ahead and deconstruct it. Next. We'll close it up and we'll put water in it. And hope that everything is hooked up correctly. Snip that. We could put that in. Oh, I don't want to run that yet. Make sure the power is in. This has got pretty much the entire wire. So I think I'm going to bring it this way. Yep. We're going to have a large transformer, let's say right there. I'll have that going into, so like that. And then regular tile, mesh. All right, that should work. We'll get some more ladders across just so that we can do all that. We can demolish this, so that'll be good. And I probably should deconstruct the wire. Actually, I can just snip that wire, deconstruct that whenever, and then I think once they build that, we can close this up. Yay, let's close it up. Next, on these pipes, I would like to stop with the polluted water. I would like to then go into this direction, like so. And then we'll fill it with water. All right, this will be only send a green signal if it's below -20. Why do I have polluted water in there? Damn it. Because there was still a blob left. It's okay. I don't mind. Who's on it now? No pending deliveries. Do we not have a place for water to come out? We do. Liquid. 200 kgs. Oh well. Hopefully it can't off-gas any more than it already has. Oh, I didn't say what liquid. Water, please. Alright. Well, that's gross. Let's get some more ladders across. Alright, now that is polluted water, which is not much. It's only grams. But what I'm looking for is the water layer. Oh boy. I might go ahead and vacuum this out again, especially if we have water on the top. We have water on most of the top. I could go in there and vacuum it out. Let's do it. This time I'm going to be smart about it. Power. Priorities. Mops. I don't know, do I want to get the polluted water out? Maybe. I don't necessarily need to get this polluted water out. It's not off-gassing anymore. As long as I get that one out. Cancel this. Polluted water. You off work? Good. Trying to finish this freezer up. Let's see if we can. 30 degrees so far. We need hydrogen in there. Can I get a canister filler? Or drainer? Thank you. We're gonna want all that to go in radiant pipes. Something like that. I think that would be perfect. Maybe. Hey, did we already draw the vacuum? We did. Let's deconstruct buildings. Oh, 7. Let's go into pumps, or into pipes. Let's go into wiring. Let's priority 7, all of that. Yeah, that's gonna have to move. Maybe I can deconstruct this. Deconstruct this and move that up. I think that would be way better anyway. Alright, and then I want to massively sweep all of this up. Thank you. Oh hell, there's still more in there. Now the question will be is how much water do I have? Did I get almost everything out? That is 132. I think that's enough. I'm gonna take one more maybe? Yeah, one more and then we're gonna sweep only. There it is. Let's close it up. And close that one up. This one's going to be for unbreathable hydrogen. Enable auto bottle level 9. This is then going to come down here like so. Bridge off. And then we're going to get insulated ceramic right there. And right. Ooh, wait a minute. I never had a place for it to go back. I have to go back in. That's fine. Go in there, and then this would just be insulated igneous rock. And that's where it's coming in, so I'm going to do the gas bridge trick. Kind of. At least kind of like that anyway. Insulated. Yep, and then this would be insulated, then we'd go radiant, radiant, and that one is coming in like so. Okay, that's pretty much the freezer setup that I want to do. This needs to be moved up here, and we need to move the rail down there, and the power for it up there, and the copies and the settings and the deconstructions and the rails all need to go. Deconstruct rail and deconstruct buildings yet again for the umpteenth time because I forgot to put ceramic right there. Sweep this up. Oh crap. That's not going the wrong spot, is it? No, it's not. Priority 7 this, please. I guess we gotta go get the ceramic. That's probably why. Yep, there it is. Alright, got the ceramic. Can close that up now. It's filling up with hydrogen nicely. Ooh, and it's already cooling off. That might not be a great thing. Let's, yeah, it's gonna be coming out cold. Let's just snip that for now. Just so that we're not, you know, freezing our butts off already. Alright, deconstruct this door. Mop this up. I believe that's naphtha. I want insulated tiles here. And let's see, this rail. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. What the hell am I thinking? Alright. Cancel this. Oh, this is the cooling that I want to do. So we do insulated. Let's see. Well, this would go down. Then radiant gold amalgam. Okay, then insulated. There we go. I did it wrong. Oh my goodness, I was rushing. That actually works way better. Insulated. Let's snip that off for now, because I probably have too much of it now. In fact, maybe I can snip off a little bit more of this. Like so. Okay, which means I'm going to have to deconstruct some of these buildings. Because I'm not breaking in again, dang it. I think I can do most of this without breaking in. I will have to break into this a little bit, but that should be fine. This will also need to have... Is that insulation? Yeah, insulation. There we go. Send some stuff in the Discord. Alright. Sounds good, Nugs. Sounds good. Right, technically this could be running, not yet. Still need to build that. Let's get this bridge deconstructed, this bridge deconstructed, this bridge deconstructed. And we'll snip this. That's a lot of ceramic. I didn't think I was using ceramic right there, but I guess so. Deconstruct this. Okay, it's running. Snip this. Alright, then I just need to fill this up without overfilling it. Deconstruct these. Alright, let's put this back on the bottom. That's good. We'll sweep this up. As far as this goes, are we full up? I mean, it looks like we're full up. I will do that, though, just in case we're not. If we're not full up, let's go full up. Yeah, we're full up. Let's deconstruct this. Let's turn this on. And now that should be cooling this plate off. There it goes. 30 degrees. 29. It's getting colder. $25. Already shut down because... Why? I hammered all my hydrogen gas. Okay. Oh, I see. It's at minus 50. Hey, that works for me. I don't mind. In fact, let's do it down to minus 50. If it's below minus 50, let's go. We got enough cooling power. It's already down to 16 degrees, 15 degrees. So what we're going to end up doing is having our food delivered up there. So this food right now is being delivered and going this way with all of our food. However, from now on, and I'm going to have to do some shenanigans with this, it looks like. Let me get another bridge going down and one going up. And we will snip. Hopefully they can get those made pretty soon. $9 degrees. Still too warm to make a frozen place to put our food, but... So if it's cold enough, we want it to be delivered to here. Oh, that means more bridges. Oh. One like so, and one turned around with a snip. This will need a bridge as well. Oh my goodness, this is where it starts getting confusing. That bridge is going down. And that is the food going in. Yes. Food going in, food coming out. Right now it's going that way, but we would want it to go... Instead of going that way, we'll have it go this way. Cancel that. Snip this. Alright, snip all these. This goes in there, this comes out here, this goes down there. Perfect. This is if the food is below 20°C. Let me go ahead and get rid of these pipes. I don't need them anymore. Deconstruct those. This could be turned off. And as far as this, we're down to minus 11. Yes. Alright, I didn't need a big box chiller. All I needed was this. This is already down to minus 18. I might go ahead and get all my food that I do have currently. Deconstruct 7. 7 and 7. And this can go. And all this rail can go. Deconstruct. Well, that's something that's going to keep them busy tomorrow. Alright, there's some food right there going in, I think. Yep, that's barbecue at 42C. Ooh, we actually had some abyssalite go through. That's not good. What temperature is that? I can say above. Yeah, I want you out of there. Thank you. Okay, and then below. I might have to take that out manually. Let's also get a ladder here so we can step up and grab it. And then I will move this abyssalite out of here. Abyssalite. Relocate. You can be relocated right there. Can we grab it? I think so. Alright, well, the food should be going around now. This barbecue's at minus 21 degrees. So it should be going out right away. Hopefully frozen. By the time it gets down, will it raise in temp? If so, we will have to cool it off even more. Right now, what is it? Properties. No, that was the wrong thing. Alright, we'll see when it drops in. Refrigerated. Dang it. Okay. Let's go minus 30. Take this barbecue and relocate it to right there. Allergy needs. Nugs needs her allergy meds. Do we have any other food going around in there? Not yet. Let me go sweep up all this food that's up here. So anything that's edible. I'm gonna go edible. We'll put all this in the kitchen. And hope to see that get frozen. Alright, that barbecue is now going in. Let's see, this is going to be, if it's below minus 50, this is minus 30 degrees. Here comes the barbecue. The barbecue is now at 9 degrees. Minus 10 degrees. Yeah, it needs to go around. Let's make it minus 75. There's some more food. Hell yeah. Now we're cooling off our food. Okay, this is coming out at minus 31. And you are minus 26. And you are 0. Ah, crap. So this is refrigerated, damn it. It's not cold enough. Too far away. Yeah, it's warming up too much. We could just make this a floor. Let's try that. Let's do minus 50. This has got to get colder. Although, I would say minus 30 might work. Let's try it now that we got some insulation. Now that we got insulation, minus 30. That's perfect. So let's move everything in here. All edible. 9. Oh, you need to go there. Because those are just refrigerated. This gristleberry is now in a deep froze. There we go. That's perfect. Alright. Gristleberry going in. All that just rotates until it gets cold enough. Once it gets cold enough, it goes out. A little bit of insulation so that it stays cold. As long as it stays below minus 20, I'm good. And it looks like it is. And we have a fridge. Cheer. It's not pretty, but it works. I mean, it is kind of pretty. I mean, this part's kind of nice, I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice little refrigerator. And all just kept in a vacuum. Right there. Vacuum. Everything is deep froze, sterile atmosphere. And now that fridge is done. We gotta fix the fridge over on this side, which is what I was working on. Getting rid of that water. And I would want, just laying this out, say 1, 2. Actually, I don't even need to go that far with this. Let's just go to the end of that. We'll just dig this out as if we were digging it out. Why not? But yeah, the fridge setup is going to be most likely over here. I'm probably going to move the entire kitchen because right now the whole kitchen is right there. So we'll set up the entire kitchen on this side, I think. Yay, surfboard. Huh. And we'll just get that going. But yeah, next time, let's add a task to that. So new task, this is a mod. I'm gonna say next task, food, well, freezer on Slick Oni. Yep. Location, oh, wait. Hold on, let me go here. Is that what that's for? Edit. Resave location. Oh, that's cool. So it actually shows you where you're at. This is still not being farmed. I don't understand why they're not farming that. It's a station. It's a greenhouse. We have fertilizer. No idea. I'm gonna have to find out. Maybe it's a reload that's required on that. As far as plastic goes, it looks like we're at 19.7 tons. So that's about to stop. And that's been an amazing little place to make some plastic. Let's see. So that's that planet. Then over here. So yeah, there's that. Awesome. I love it. That's a great mod. We just did this freezer setup, and now we have all this food. Barbecue, deep frozen, sterile atmosphere. Yeah. Oh, I'm proud of that. As far as the temperature goes, your body temperature is above 30 degrees. So yeah, we do need to run a little bit of cooling in here. I'm gonna set this to 28, that's fine. And then I guess what I'll do is have that just go around, especially in the places that need it. I didn't realize, but this is a little bit too warm for some of these plants. So, you know, we'll cool that off. But at least we cooled off our food. Anyway, anything left that I want to deconstruct? We can maybe get rid of some of this. Get rid of that vent. We don't need it. What do I want to do on this planet next time? We got the geotuning for the natural gas generator, which is dormant right now. This is still got some in it. This can actually pump out to a vacuum, unfortunately. I wish I had put in an Atmos sensor. But yeah, if we're running on that, that might be a difficult thing. We also need to bring in... Ooh, we've almost swept this whole entire bottom area. I need to start automating everything a little bit better, but that requires a lot of power. Still haven't broken into the steam vents, the cool steam vents, which is a lot more water. There's just so much to do. All right, let's see who we got.